So go ahead, if you will. Tell me your name again.
Mickel, which is Michael to you, but English slang, but it's spelled M-I-C-K-E-L. It's Michael in Germany. Anthony, A-N-T-H-O-N-Y. Henry, H-E-N-R-Y. Maurice, now that I'm a citizen the other day, but it was Shiva, which translates into Maurice. So I want to change for a complicated name and tamper with, but in the format I can make a soldier and put the 3 on it still, but have S, crooked letter, slant I, dash L, V balance, A balance, like in Ukraine, where my family's like from the Russian district of Syria, which is Ukraine, and when the US was always together, bigger district and shit, but they walked all the way to Germany. But Tyson Fury from the east to the west, like Castle Crown told you that motherfucker with a nice tempo and shit. Come on now. I'm a baby that was born into all that shit in Germany and stuff, but they act like I'm not the singer. They get y'all money every day and they get fucked over in the end. But Maurice, M-O-R-I-S, translates to the English version of Syrian name from District 13 in Russia, the USSR, when they were still together in the Cold War. My mom walked there as a pilot all the way to Germany and birthed me, but I was a thought there. But it was Silva, German word. So quit calling it Silva. It's not a Spanish word. And it's Silva's not black. He's a white Syrian that got black in the Marine Corps.
Mike, it sounded to me like you was talking this morning about saving somebody's life. Tell me about that. What happened?
My so-called friend Austin, this shit, hit me with a rock because I saved his life and told a pastor, and he thought he would get kicked out, and he just wanted to get more customer feedback for soldiers that save people around here. So I said I had to kiss a man and give him CPR, and I didn't even kiss him. I had to cheddar breath him like this. As a kid doctor that knew that trick and shit for people to die in car wrecks when I came to America at the Shriners Hospital, but waiting for my mom's sausage to heal. But his name's Austin, and I think he's Blue Johnson's fucking relative because I was like, James Wilder Jr. is coming to get you, not my daddy. But he said it in my cadaver since he picked it up, so I'm like, stay with me, kid. I'm operating on you. But I had drunk a monkey nerve walked on. That first, I punched him in the chest to stop his heart again so I could start it up again and shit with a kiss. And I kissed him with my nose, which really has 2 fucking liquor tongue devices installed because I'm an iRobot and shit. And it has canner. You just threatened me as a canner, sir. Challenged me out loud on camera.
So your friend was in process of ODing and you were trying to...
He's not my friend no more. Motherfucker just stoned me to death with a rock.
Right.
But turns out when I was like, how old are you? He said, 12, 13. But he was swing raking, and I wasn't sure if I heard 12 or 13. But I was like, oh, shit. He's been dead for like 20 minutes, not even breathing. I can operate on him, but he's going to sue me because he knows how rich I am. But I said, sue me when he woke up, and he got mad. That's why he hit me with a rock. Because I sunk my wealth in change, sir. It's gold and shit from fucking nitrogen tempo days.
So you were performing CPR. Was he in the process of ODing?
He OD'd. Camp tart, man. He saw me put a marshmallow on a fucking treated wood barrel and fucking Easter Sprites.
Is he okay now?
Huh?
Is he okay now?
Yes, I got a magic kiss. I ain't no Prince Charmer with a scar on my face, motherfucker. I sure don't want to sue him for hitting me with a rock, but I don't want the kid to lose his life and shit. He will ask for forgiveness because the Bible tells you, and he will let me hit him in the head with something like DeCarlo did. DeCarlo made it to the military. And I played him missile that judge for him.
You and I, this morning, you were explaining to me your affiliation with the Illuminati. Could you go through that again for me?
To be an Illuminati member, you have to be a church member, and you have to illuminate in my crystal ball with Santa Claus from Germany. It's to illuminate and look into the future in a prayer, in a hallucination, cold chill, heat hallucination to cause balance, smoke to cause up so you can rise and look into the future. But you got to look at hindsight 44 as a baby wishing you could. I point a lot, Uncle Tyson.
And you said something about your family was the one who translated the name or something like that? The Illuminati?
First off, sir, for your thought that just came up on camera, my voice about to peel by ear. I don't buy the shit. I don't sell the shit. I just eat the shit out of wood sprites.
You don't buy or eat or what?
What you just thought? You just tried to say that I fucking sell meth, dude, out loud. I don't sell meth. I would never sell meth.
No, I never said that. I asked you, I said your family translated the name Illuminati.
Yeah, Illuminati is a German word. All your names are pronounced completely different in my country, spelled the same way, but alphabet came from Germany. Alpha was the walk from Russia. Omega means to Germany. That means from east to west. Alpha means from where it started.
Okay.
It started in Anastasia Romanov's past, by the way.
What do you think about what do you think about what they're doing out here as far as the help that they're trying to provide?
I think they're trying to heal a sickness. Some of these people are soldiers I work with, and some of them are relatives and shit that are basically clowns and shit, but that are scared to become citizens because they don't know much. They can't see. They got blue eyes. So I can't teach them to read. I can teach them Braille with dice and shit. the spell and shit, you know?
Yeah,
Like
I
I did
remember
Helen
you
Keller.
telling me Helen Keller. You were talking about blue eyes and stuff like that in our
Became
last
blue-eyed.
interview.
Became blue-eyed, yes, sir. But she was brown-headed, brown-eyed, and freckled and shit when she was born, and she was a witch. But only because she had claymore veins. Having an exorcism will make you fly broomsticks and shit, sir. Swear to God on everything.
Seemed like you and I talked about blue eyes down in Jamaica also.
Huh?
You and I talked about a blue-eyed girl in Jamaica.
Weirdest thing in the world is to see a white person turn black with blue eyes, sir. But I've seen a couple of them.
Yeah. What do you think about the work that they're doing here? Are they good? Are they being profitable about what they're doing as far as the help and stuff is concerned? Are they helpful?
They got everybody updated to the NASCAR 5 shot, so they're dream human again, but they're not leveled out. So they're not it's not what they're used to. You gotta take twice as much pills, and they sold my pills so I couldn't parafume as a pilot, sir. And I need that because I had steroids in it.
Your medication.
Yeah, it's 70% meth, 30% heroin for pain because I wasn't old enough for Vicodin yet, and so they had to make up a pill and shit. So they switched the script, called it one thing when it's really another. But it's the parafume parapile pill, the lethal injection pill, and I'm not even a murderer. I was a State Department brat representative of Zach, who lied on the stand for all you motherfuckers out here. My Uncle Zach, governor of Texas. Because now it's North Dakota and was Iowa. But he likes just being a governor and governing towns everywhere and shit. Because we learned governor proceeding hearings and court hearings in Germany when y'all bombed us and you gave us a pursuit of happiness. It's cold as fuck in Germany, sir. I showed Bruno my rainbow what I had to do over a camp shard. Light fire, and which all that is treated wood and stuff that bugs put piss on and shit. But you got to believe the pseudo trees will tell you that.
Is it since our last interview, has it gotten any easier living out here?
Huh?
Since our last interview, has it gotten any easier out here?
Well, for me and Spoon, it's Olympic starvation time and training time and self-litigation time to get y'all more chicken and food, but they don't say thank you. So all that's going to stop. I'm about to show you why you don't buy the hand to feed you to this kid.
Yeah. Well, I've been talking for a couple of years now that things are going to get so rough, it's going to be hard to find anything.
They can see it as a trap, or they can see it as a way to get help and turn this place into a hospital. You know what I'm saying?
So do you see this place
I'm a lawyer that can do contracts with him.
Do you see this as a trap?
He's running against Uncle Zach this year. Now I'm calling him back to Presbyterian.
So do you see what they're doing here as a trap?
Yeah.
Tell me why.
The Bible sometimes sells false hope to people that don't believe. And when people have problems and they feel guilty when they have drug addiction, they use the churches because they know the money's there, but don't pay the taxes on wanting to pay rent. So they send me to collect. 103 pounds soaking wet, sir. Still to this day. Uncle Josh.
You still working for the church?
Huh?
You still working for the church?
I'm supposed to be a peacetime journalist right now, journaling the Bigfoot and the Yeti starting America and shit for being escaped Buckingham fans.
I know the last time we spoke, you were talking about being affiliated with the church. Yeah.
Yeah, I just joined this church.
Yeah.
Because of what he's got going on here. Moses said in sign language is a gorilla and a green beret. And Camp Legends Marine that knows I was born in Germany and shit. He used to change my diapers when I was a baby. And he was like this. And he was like, in sign language, he said, how do I turn it into a hospital like when you were a kid at Arkham? I was a kid at Arkham and I got shut around as a kid doctor. So I pointed it out to Uncle Tyson. It's a world-renowned Marine from Mississippi that became an Englishman and shit before he came to America and shit. Again, coming home with the Barnes and Bailey trade.
You know, we love you here.
Yeah.
I do. We do.
I'll translate. Give me a job translating in the mental hospital, sir, but I will accept nothing else at $50 a sentence.
Say that again.
I know 176 languages, sir. I want $50 a sentence to translate for these mental patients and shit, but some of them are Somalians and shit, and they're illegal immigrants.
We'd love to be able to find you a job.
But they're bouncing and collecting from my church, so I let them say
it. You think that they're going to be able to get things out here under control, or I don't know, let's say, you know, where people are coming in that shouldn't be in here and stuff like that?
Like I told you earlier before the cameras were on, the Illuminati are underground banks and churches. They're like feeding people to open them up just to collect later to teach them lessons and shit. But eventually, if you learn a lesson is a blessing if you can tell a story about it. And you don't always have to write to remain silent. You can get pardons and shit from people like me and shit for a 6-month class in basic training in the military, but it's not 3 months for a normal. It's 3 months for a normal person, 6 months for a family. But I got to send you to a POW camp, which is still prison, to say, hey, you're not in America no more.
How long were you in the military?
Huh?
How long were you in the military?
I'm 29 in reverse psychology, so 7 years in open psychology, sir.
You were psychology in the military?
Yeah, 7 years in open psychology means 7 bachelor years of service. 2 year.
I got you.
And that'd be 2 years Marine Corps bachelor degree of pardoning death row inmates and brat representation in the brat. My first case I represented somebody for it was 7 in Texas. It was Leatherface, my grandfather, before he became Texas death row judge. And state executioner again. Why do you keep doing that when you need to be a judge and order me to do it as a lawyer to kill a runaway jury? I don't know, but and then put my court martial badge on my ass and shit. But you told me to in an argument in Morse code, you asshole. I'm a soldier, and you clicked to me. You know, Harvey Dent taught me that trick.
Yeah, last interview we were talking about, they had you, the military had you bombing Germany or something?
I bombed my own country to show you that even though you bombed my country, there's a reason why you bombed it. So let me show you that. I'll show you forgiveness just to fly the fucking plane that I want to fly, Starscream.
Mm-hmm.
That's really Kirchhoff's plane for Somalia and shit. We met Kirchhoff in Germany and shit. When Uncle Tyson came from Russia and Syria, he met Kirchhoff like this. The same drill. They heard each other as caveman. King Kong heard a big white gorilla. Bigfoot and Yeti, yes sir. Met in Rutgers, which is where France and Elsa came through Rutgers and shit with a blue-eyed kid that had cancer. And they had a Normandy hospital where Amsterdam brings weed-ins in my family for giving y'all cigarettes and shit. Which y'all don't know, we give y'all cigarettes in the Morris family and shit. And the Marvel company will give you a nickel bag of anything you want for a nickel if you just say, can I get a nickel? And hand them one.
You know, you
legally, I can do that shit.
Earlier, you were talking about wanting a roll of nickels. Why was you wanting a roll of nickels?
I get gold fever and shit when I find popcorn or something, gold pan stolen from my family every time. They steal it to cook on it, so I'm like, damn. So I got to get them grill plates and blacksmith that shit. But I don't have Einstein's number for a meth barrel just to make shit.
Mm-hmm.
We do that in Germany as kids. Quarters are meant to Knight of Templar, like hand-knitted bulletproof vest, which is a chain link vest, like a shark trying to eat you.
Mm-hmm.
Chain link vest, but that's made for quarters and shit and little fish hooks that you put together and touch together. But I taught y'all that when y'all were World War I veterans that were jacking off on my beach and shit, and you were still here in fucking 1989 when I was born. I pointed to Tyson.
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Tyson, I pointed a lot. I'm tired of getting hit and shit over y'all's gambling problem when y'all won't just sue the illegal fucking lawsuit and let me make money on 5 balance dimes and shit. That's how much I'll charge you. That's how much I'll undercut anybody. I can knit a ring to marry your girlfriend and shit for you being a felon that I acquitted and shit.
You got family?
Huh?
Where's your family?
Some of them in Germany, some of them in Tibet, some of them are in Russia. Cyprus and me about to go back to Russia where fucking Grandma Emma is. Pat's going to, but Patrick Brandon Harris is an admiral and shit that I brought back to America as a baby that had a hell of a double lip by 1993 and shit, but I was born again in 1993, so don't let these fucking Thompson people lie to you. Betty Thompson is a whore that touched me and kidnapped me, a kid, and was a doctor that lost her job touching me and shit. But she didn't even do it properly. She waited until I was dead asleep, necrophiliac. I want to sue y'all Shriner class for touching me and shit and teaching me deviancy and then trying to jack off outside my tent and setting off my masturbation and shit, sir. That's my temple where I read my Bible to study to represent y'all. The Bible taught me how to be a lawyer before fucking school did.
Have you ever been to another country?
Huh?
Have you ever been to another country?
I've been to 176 different countries, sir. I'm a freelance free safety that reads reticles on quarterbacks, get pick 6 interceptions to become a quarterback for the long ball as a sniper, switch-handed sniper.
Mm-hmm.
That's people like Sun Kang, the Japanese sniper that I can play in a movie that you won't understand, that you're paralyzed till I fucking play the movie on silent for you.
Michael, I hate you got hit in your eye, bro.
Huh?
I hate you got hit with a rock in your eye.
I cross oceans on land bridges with a straight over sides with a wind stick that could stop a tidal wave. And walk on water as baby Jesus and shit back to Germany. Of a journey there 1,000 miles for Kitty Hawk all the way back to Germany where I'm from, the Apple Creek side of the hill. I'll come straight up on my dock there, land bridge will. And I can walk as long as I do it in the summer between June 26th to July 4th. Now, I'd be running on water to make it there by June 4th. By the time I've been here in America doing abroad work, when Uncle Jimmy told me to re-enlist, I should have re-enlisted in a foreign country, not sitting here in peace time representing people and shit with my degrees and shit because it makes them jealous. But now I'm hitting the Drew Brees pacing move as a prosecuting attorney from now on. I'm not representing as a defense attorney no more. I'm upgraded.
Well, my little brother, I pray God bless you.
Thank you, Spoon. I do get you out of trouble all the time, sir, for the thought you just gave me from a distance, sir. Now say it out loud. Because my Uncle Josh has heard you. Uncle Josh taught me how to be a lawyer with the Bible when I was a baby. He used to read it to me a lot. But they'd explain to me what it means to Jews and shit. Jews are Gentiles, gentlemen, scholars.
You be blessed.
Huh?
You be blessed.
I'm always blessed, sir. Born blessed, but not as a gang member, sir.